Okay. Hello, everyone. June the Groomer here on YouTube Live and on Facebook Live. So, day two of World Dog Expo. It was amazing. Oh, man. Poor connection again. I've been having some connection problems here, so hopefully the video will not be so bad. I'm gonna be right there. Okay, overlapping. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that before. So I'm working off my tablet and my laptop right now. So I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but I could just put my tablet right in front of my laptop and we can just go ahead and do like this. So oh man, this is very bad connection. Who cares? So day two, it started, like actually it was an amazing day. So I had a conversation with Dr. Cliff Favor last night, which I will get in more right. Once information. But it really started getting me questioning my process and everything. I was like, man, should I not be doing so much brushing, especially before the bath? Should I not be brushing a dry coat? But then so today it was kind of my mission, is to find out more about shampoos, about whether or not I should be brushing more and bathing less, whether that's true or not. Brush more, bathe less, is our tagline. So luckily enough, fortunately enough, I had the amazing experience, amazing opportunity to talk to breeders of specific breeds, all in one little area in one building. Okay, so I would go to booth to these breeds, so Saluki Club of America was one of them, a beautiful Saluki, and this was one that I didn't even know this dog existed. It's called I hold on, I don't I don't want to mess up. Entley Booker. An Entley Booker. Look at that. Beautiful, right? Entley Booker. I mean, I didn't even know what an Entley Booker was. Golden Retriever. Everybody loves a Golden Retriever. But all of these Basenji. So I got to see these dogs in person. Not just any dog, but like true like ambassadors for their breed. These were like show champions, grand champions. All of them were specials. Specials meaning they're they don't have they lack the vocal cords to bark, but they do make like a howl noise, and I actually heard it. It's like, oh, I heard them do it. But anyways, I asked them all. Every single booth. I told them I run a grooming blog, so I need to ask a grooming question. How often, if they're not being shown, if they're not show dogs, but just at home, how often should a golden retriever be shampooed, washed, or a schnauzer, or a chow, or a Great Pyrenees? So I asked all of these breeders, how often should we be washing them? And they all said the same thing. We should be washing them only when they need it, and we should be brushing them regularly, almost daily. But once a week, thorough brushing is good enough. And they're saying that's all they really need. They don't need to be washed too much. So I told them, oh, my tagline is brush more, bathe less. And they're like, that's exactly right. And it just confirmed to me, like, I am what I'm teaching is right. Because here's the thing, I'm not attached to my process. I follow my process because I believe it's the best way for me to service my clients and their dogs. But if I have new information that tells me that what I'm doing is not the best, then I'm totally willing to change my process. But except for the Wheaten Terriers. So that's one thing I learned. So Wheaten Terriers have to be washed weekly or bi-weekly because they have hair just like us. They don't have complex follicles, meaning they don't have two different types of coats. So, oh, hold on. West Lag. Hey, what's up, West Lag? Hey, hi, man. Yeah, finally. Oh, much. And Derma, under the lower floor, and it's kind of like a so hopefully, good questions for the breeding terriers. Would schedule a golden retriever, and they're saying you can't do that. A golden retriever, we can go. It's not, it's not fur, and it's not complex follicles, meaning they don't have a bunch of secondary coat around the primary coat. They just have hair like us, and they just have more follicles in each follicle produces the hair, the long hair. So they're saying just trim. You're not supposed to pull the dead hair out or anything like that, and they need to be washed regular on a regular basis to keep that hair clean, just like we would need washed on a regular basis, like about every 2 to 3 weeks. And I was like, that is amazing because now I know for my Wheaton customers, I can't schedule them like a Schnauzer, for example, because Glenn is still working. Oh, Gordon Panter. Hey, what's up, Gordon? LOL. Tell a Golden Dino owner they need to brush. Never ending battle. Yes. And that's the thing, though, with education, though, because one person put it a really good way. The Wheaton, actually, the Wheaton breeder, she was telling me that Wheatens don't shed. So the time that you're going to be saving vacuuming your floor is the time that you're going to be spending. It's, oh man. And the thing is, we're connected to Wi-Fi. So I'm thinking the Wi-Fi might be better, but it's just kind of coming in and out. Triple Lotus. Good question for the breeders. Makes sense. Okay, perfect. Digging the shirt. Thank you, Triple Lotus. For the people on Facebook that can't see, it says brush more, bathe less. Nice. And the headlights are still there, but my headlights are actually getting smaller. So, anyways, while I was downstairs, there was a booth for Barkley, and Sam Cole was right there. And if you guys don't know who Sam Cole is, Sam Cole is a legend in the industry. He wrote one of the very first all breed grooming book, the Grooming Guide. And they started a school, and they had a school for like 5 years, and he's saying he needed a textbook for his students. So that's what out of necessity he made the book. But it's amazing they're on their fourth edition now. Anyways, oh man, Sam, he's a real innovator, and like he's always thinking ahead of his time, and always thinking of ideas of how to help the industry, how to help groomers. It's amazing. It was almost like watching my future self, like or what I when I'm an older guy. But he's still. I asked him like, what is your next plan? Like your next step? Are you planning on doing anything big? Next, like another, like big breakthrough, like another tool or something. And he has a few ideas, but he's really focusing on his combs and his tools and making them better. He was explaining to me why his honeycomb is designed the way it is, and all of the little details. The handle, he made a groove, so it's like a smooth, almost like like an aerodynamic shape, on the inside where the teeth would come out on that bar. And I was like, why would that matter? And he showed me with his personal comb, and he combed his own hair. And he was saying it slides through the hair much easier. I was like, wow, those overlook what is one price of a honeycomb, which is the comb that Sam manufactures and produces. But when I see the price of the honeycomb, and I see the price of like a Paul Brothers comb, for me it's like, of course I'm gonna buy the cheaper one, right? Because it's the price difference is so big. But I was telling him like now that I know why there's such a big difference in price, and I know what goes into it. Now there's value there, and I'm more than willing to pay the price for a honeycomb now. But yeah, I just had a really good conversation with Sam Cole and Sue Zecco. Oh my goodness, Sue Zecco is probably one of the coolest people. And we were with the group of people, and Sue was talking with us and everything. And like when she left, I was like, I think it's so cool how cool she is. Like she is so super cool. Like and the weird thing is, I've met groomers. Like maybe more confident than I should, things like that. And probably has every right like and like like I'm the. You know no, not at all. She's like so cool, so approachable, and like probably one of my favorite people now. My first that was at Atlanta Pet Fair, and like awesome. awesome she was and everything. She's like so nice and talking to me in her tram, like her tram going to the airport, and like the doors are about to close. She's like, that was my first, so scramble into the tram. So she has her and the so talking on. There's like agility going on. There's tricks going on. Ask the experts. Dr. Silva, Dr. Jessica Silver, Dr. Silver, we'll just call her. But she has a clinic called Meadowlands Veterinarian Clinic, and so here, here local in Meadowlands. But anyways, she was talking about the skin and coat and how yeah, especially with her kind of dog, pit bull, short coat, brush them off, and you don't have to wash them. I mean, from them, like so. And so then there was other grooming demonstrations. I forget her name, but have a hard time watching because I keep breaking up. Yeah, okay. So yeah, yeah, it says Dermig era. All connection is rather bad. Yeah, Dolores Proud. Sounds like you are learning so much. I can't wait to hear details about it. Thank you. So I'm gonna write it all in a blog. This is just I wanted to do like a recap of the day while it's fresh on my mind. Um, Westlack, have a hard time watching because it keep breaking up. Yeah, Dolores Proud, bad connection. I'm sorry, connection. So I'm really sorry, guys. Man. But anyways, hopefully, you know, the funny thing is, since this connection's bad, it's probably not even gonna go up anyways. Um, but it sounds like you're having a lovely time. Yes, it's. And here's the thing, I'm highlighting all the good parts because, like this connection being bad, I'm serious. One thing after another, you know, it's just obstacles, and I think that's what makes life fun. I mean, an obstacle, things not work away. And, her own set of challenges. I told her like, hey, take the girls to the beach. Like it's probably gonna be like 20-minute drive. Ended up being over an hour and a half, and they couldn't even swim in the water because it was too cold, and and then they had to scramble back, and so just a lot of things. But hey, I guess day two recap. I'll end it with this. That's just life, and like Tony Robbins says, I think the only problem we really have is thinking that we shouldn't have problems. And really, problems is what makes life fun, right? Makes life challenging and helps us practice staying in control of our own emotions because that's all we really have control over, right? And just staying calm and just looking at the good side of things and looking at what's going on right. Look like the YouTube, so I may just take it down. That's the thing. Whatever happens, you just roll with it and you just like, like good. Thank you, guys. Thank you, man. Shoot, I feel you. um, Derma, I think you should leave it. In spite of breaking up, it's something you might want to remember. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Um, when this is perfect, you don't remember it as well. Things, yeah, exactly. So, I mean, and that's the thing. I think that's what's going to make this trip more memorable because my wife and I were talking about it just while we were driving back. We got Chinese takeout for dinner because our dinner plans kind of didn't work out either. So we got Chinese takeout, which is amazing. I mean, it tastes amazing. of the state and like leaving for this trip all day, just things were not working out for us, and different things happened that just kind of threw us off. It kept throwing us off, but you know, you just roll with it. And I think that's what's going to make this trip more memorable for us, looking back on it. And I even told my wife, like, we're probably going to look back on all of this and laugh one day. So why wait? Let's just laugh about it now, because it's hard. That's why. Because it's hard to laugh about it when you're in it, when you're feeling it and you're so, and nothing's working out and you're just feeling so irritable and so frustrated. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to just say, you know what? It's okay. Like namaste, Okay. Westlack says, awesome. LOL. If everything was perfect, life would be boring. Yes, exactly. If there was nothing that went wrong, like yeah, life would be pretty boring, right? But I'm ready for life to be a little more boring. I'm just kidding. Earlier, oh my goodness, I was whining a little bit. I was like telling my wife, why does the universe have to test me so much? Anyways, the Rollers part. So you will look back and talk about this trip, and it will be fond memories. Yeah, I think so. I really do. Alrighty. So that was day two. But hey, even though I was going through a lot of like challenges and obstacles on my end personally, the my wife even commented. She was like, "At least you're having a good." Especially outdoors. Oh my goodness! So I was walking around looking at all these demos, and then someone was like, Joey Villani, actually, originally with Todd Shelley and Barkley to put the show on together. So I told Joey so much for letting me come up with the press pass and this amazing event. Thank you so much. And he was like, yeah, have you just seen outside? And I was like, is he kicking me out already? No, I was kidding. But yeah, I was like, what? And there's the outside. He was like, yeah, we have all sorts of stuff like dock diving and all sorts of events going on outside. And I was like, oh my God. So I went outside. There was like another full on event outside, tents, food, dock diving, wave, like a wave pool for the dogs, like this rabbit course thing where they chase this fake rabbit, this other big long course where they were doing other like training and agility stuff. I mean, wow, I really couldn't even cover it all. I mean, it was such a big event, and I was just so like, oh my goodness. Um, let's see here. You are Morgan Nelson. You are okay. Yeah, you are a step away from your breakthrough. Thank you, Morgan. And Morgan, oh man, so Morgan, I mean, too. Morgan and I are working on like a project together, but things don't always work as scheduled. But hey, as long as we have the end goal in mind, right? Um, and Morgan, I love you. Okay. Josh Aaron, enjoyed meeting you. You'll love your balance. Success will find you. Okay, so Josh, oh my goodness, Josh is watch. Josh Aaron and his wife, oh my goodness, and his sister and his mom and her husband and like their whole family are doing this for salons and Josh actually said that he would be willing to come on our dog training. Amazing. People who have already experienced one, and I can recognize it's like fear, terror, and they go the other for another hour. I got a seminar to go to. Anyway, um, Dolores, Part, have fun tomorrow. Go with the flow. Enjoy it as you will. Just another adventure. Thank you, Dolores. And Dolores, amazing. Her and her family invited us over for dinner. Oh my goodness. Okay, 15% left on batteries. Dermig or a doggy wave pool. Oh my, it was amazing. So it was a huge long bus, and on top was a wave pool. I got pictures of it, and it's on my Instagram. Anyways, so yeah, so one last day tomorrow. I think it's from like 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I probably won't be able to stay for all of it because We have some plans to have like a little vacation time with family in DC. So we might be leaving a little, just, because I wanted to talk to Advent one more time and get a video with him. There's a few to do. I wanted to at least, shake his hand and thank him personally. Todd Shelley is the president of Barclay. He's he's the one. Just him, of course, his team, Joey Villani, all the other people who are involved. But seriously, he's a genius, putting these shows together. And this is the first time he's done something this big. Um, and I'm happy to be a part of it. I'll see everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, I guess I don't even know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be there. We'll see. But anyways, I'll do like a one last recap thing tomorrow, and then look forward to my blogs because I have so much information. Oh my goodness. So I'll go through all that with you guys. Thank you so much.